viewers and subscribers, this is BVI and I want to welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. And this very truth, I'll be sending this truth missile all the way from here to the United States of America, making go White House, go locate their president, Joe Biden. Because now America and Britain be our biggest headache for Africa, particularly in Nigeria. Now, true be that. That is the truth. Do you know that American president have listed out delegation that will attend the sham of an inauguration of an illegitimate government in the name of Tinubu and Shetima?
And about a week to the inauguration of Bola Tinubu as president of Nigeria, United States President Joe Biden has sent a 9-member delegation to attend the event on 29th of May. According to a statement on the White House website, U.S. Secretary of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, Marsha Forge, will lead the delegation. Other members of the delegation are U.S. Embassy Charge d'Affaires in Abuja, David Green, a U.S. legislator, Sidney Kamlanga Dove, Undersecretary of Commerce for International Trade, Marisa Lago, Commander U.S. Africa Command, Michael Langley, Director U.S. Trade and Development Agency, Eno Ebong, among others.
When I came across this very news, it broke my heart. But I was not disappointed because I knew this is where our problem is always coming from. Even when they were contesting this election between him and Trump, I told my people, beware of these people. These ones they call Democrats. These ones they call Globalists. The agents of globalization, the evil that have befallen the earth. I warned them. They said Trump is hater of Africa. Trump called Africa shithole. Trump is a racist. Now look at them. What is happening in Sudan today? Go and check. American they hand the inside. What is happening in Nigeria today? Go and check. American them hand and this Western world their hand the inside. The agent of globalization. I remembered publishing a video. That video, if you go to my platform, you don't need to look for it. That is the popular video, the most popular video I've ever published on this platform, talking about Trump and warning Africans, especially Nigerians living in America, not to allow Democrats to come into power. Today, they are beginning to show everyone clearly their mission and agenda for the world, and particularly Africa. They don't want Africa to rise. They benefit from the suffering and the penury that is happening in Africa. And they are the biggest sponsors of it. And how do they do that? By installing leaders like Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Shetima to lead the affairs of different African countries. That is just, it has been a game. That is why this very word from Trump really hit me hard, and I was sounding it as a note of warning to my people.
We believe that when nations respect the rights of their neighbors and defend the interests of their people, they can better work together to secure the blessings of safety, prosperity, and peace. Each of us here today is the emissary of a distinct culture, a rich history, and a people bound together by ties of memory, tradition, and the values that make our homelands like nowhere else on earth. That is why America will always choose independence and cooperation over global governance, control, and domination. I honor the right of every nation in this room to pursue its own customs, beliefs, and traditions. The United States will not tell you how to live or work or worship. We only ask that you honor our sovereignty in return.
You can watch the entire video. It is still on our trend. It is still on our platform. On the popular videos, you will see it on top of it. then you understand. When we speak the truth, whether we like it or not, because some people will say, oh, because Trump is a racist, he doesn't want Africans to migrate. He wants everything, America for only Americans and the rest of them. Yes, that could be so. But it is a challenge, because I said it that time, it is a challenge for Africans to return back home and rebuild their home. And I can tell you, Africa has everything it takes to be one of the greatest continents in the world. They had everything that is keeping the world going today. But go to Africa, come to Nigeria, we're suffering. Is it not yesterday?
Tony Blair, the former British Prime Minister, visited Tinubu at Defense House in Abuja to pledge his loyalty and support for his government, a government they know is illegitimate, a government they knew didn't win the election as stipulated by the Constitution. Britain and America have always been the problem of Nigeria and many African countries, and that is why the hope of Nigerians lies in their hand. And that is exactly what Trump is emphasizing. They are the agents of globalization, and they want to always reap from the corrupt political class in Africa, just like you're seeing today. They believe that having such people with so much skeleton in their cupboard leading Africa is a gateway for them to continue ripping off Africa. They always hold African leaders to ransom with the baggages of corrupt indictment they have on them.
I'm not going to talk about those ones. The failure of government is monumental in Nigeria, and the greatest beneficiaries are the Western world. That is why they always want irresponsible people who has bad record, people who they can easily manipulate when they are in power, people who they have their track record of criminality that they use to blackmail African leaders. That is the real reason why Joe Biden is now sending secretly delegates to attend the inauguration, yet he never came out openly to congratulate him. You see their hypocrisy, and I'm here to expose it. Help me share this video, people. Nigerians, your freedom is not going to come from the West. Your freedom lies on you. Forget about international community. They are your international problem. Africans, save yourselves. Nigerians, rise and defend your own democracy. Else, we all will continue being slaves in the hands of horrible leaders, not just in Nigeria, but Africa as a whole. I'm only a voice. I'm a Pan-Africanist and an advocate for good governance. If you get this video, share it. Open the eyes of everyone to see the conspiracy against our people. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop a comment. I want to have your opinion on this. Bye-bye.